Mubarak Bala is the president of the Humanist Association of Nigeria. On April the 28th, 2020, he was arrested at his apartment in Kaduna. It's now a year on from his arrest. Today, Mubarak is still imprisoned. He has not been brought before a competent court. After hearing a fundamental rights petition, a court ordered his release, but this has been ignored by the Nigerian authorities. The arresting police officers told Mubarak they were acting on an arrest warrant issued by the police command of the adjoining state of Kano. Mubarak was held in a Kaduna police cell overnight. The next day, under the cover of darkness, he was taken in an unmarked car to the Nigerian Police Zone 1 headquarters in BUK Road, Kano. And why was Mubarak arrested? On April the 25th, Mubarak had made a post on his Facebook page in the Hausa language, and translated into English it said, "There is no difference between the Prophet T.B. Joshua of Lagos and the Prophet Muhammad of Saudi Arabia. Our own from Nigeria is even better in that he was not a terrorist." When this post came to the attention of Muslim lawyer S.S. Umar, he decided to make a complaint to the Commissioner of Police of Kano State. He sent the complaint on April the 27th, and Mubarak was arrested the next day by Kaduna colleagues. Subsequently, inquiries made of the Kano Police Commissioner and other officials, they met with exactly the same response: no comment. Mubarak had disappeared. His friends, family and lawyers were unable to determine where Mubarak was being held, and he was denied legal representation, a fundamental right guaranteed by the Constitution. The Constitution guarantees every citizen freedom of thought and expression. Furthermore, it guarantees the rights to personal liberty, a fair hearing and freedom of movement. Mubarak was denied all these rights. Mubarak's lawyers filed a fundamental rights petition in Abuja on May the 8th, 2020. The petition listed the rights Mubarak had been denied and asked the court to order his immediate release. Now, Nigeria has an enviable constitution that guarantees its citizens human rights. It includes a fundamental rights enforcement procedure. That procedure gives the highest priority to cases in which a denial of fundamental rights is claimed. It says such cases should be heard in court within 7 days of being filed. Mubarak's case was not heard within 7 days. After a long series of prevarications and missteps, his case was heard on October the 19th, almost 24 weeks after the petition was filed, and Kano State did not contest the petition. The judge, Justice Inyang Ekpo, could have ordered Mubarak's release on the spot. Instead, he gave himself more than 7 weeks to consider his decision. On December the 10th, 2020, after Mubarak had been held illegally for more than 7 months, Justice Ekpo delivered his decision. He ordered Mubarak's immediate and unconditional release. But now, 1 year after Mubarak's arrest, he remains incarcerated. Neither the federal authorities nor the Kano State authorities have acted on the court's order to release him. Mubarak has not been tried for the offences alleged by S.S. Umar's complaint, and after a long legal battle, he's now allowed to communicate with his lawyers, and he's been permitted to see his wife and his baby son, but only twice in 12 months. Over the course of the year, the UK, French and US governments have called on Mubarak's release. Amnesty International and the United Nations Human Rights Council have demanded his release, and dozens of news outlets have highlighted his plight. If Mubarak had committed an offence, he could have been tried and judged according to the law. But he's not been tried. He's committed no offence. He's a prisoner of conscience. He's a prisoner because the Kano authorities do not like his opinions. Abdullahi Umar Kandouj has been the governor of Kano State throughout the period of Mubarak's disappearance and mistreatment. When Kandouj took office in 2015, he swore to God to uphold the federal constitution of Nigeria, a promise he's egregiously broken. We know Kandouj has discussed Mubarak's case with President Buhari, and both men are complicit in the ill treatment of Mubarak Bala. Now they must bring this disgrace to an end. We call upon Buhari and Kandouj to use their powers to put this right. They can do it and they must do it. And you can help too. please write to Ganduje and Buhari and ask for justice for Mubarak Bala. You can also make a donation. Now, we've been supporting Mubarak's family financially since this started, and we need your help to continue to do this. So please make a donation if you can.